Taurus. Welcome to our Love Nest over here on Talk Taurus Tarot. This particular segment is for all of my workers out there, my 9-to-5ers, my leaders, entrepreneurs, creatives. This is the Teacher's Lounge. So if you guys resonate with that energy, we're going to be getting a message for you in regards to some place that you're going, a particular direction that you're being divinely guided to go towards. That's what we're tapping into. This particular message is strategically pointing towards those of you that are moving forward. You're trying to stay focused on your particular path, your particular decision. Okay, that's what I'm seeing here in regards to, you know, who you collaborate with, who you work with, who you date as well. I'm picking up a lot of dating energy for you. Master teachers. Okay, so for all of my Hierophants, y'all master teachers, you advocate for something. This particular reading is really geared towards you guys today. There is someone that sees your potential. They want to offer you like a promotion or a deal. Okay. Some of you guys, whoever this person is, you're really contemplating. I feel like this is like, well, let me take some time and think about it. Let me see if I really want to work on this project, or let me see if I really want to collaborate. Let me see if I really want to take on that supervisor position or take on more work. There's some word on the street that you may be having a personal or intimate relationship with a colleague, a boss, a manager, someone that works for you. This could also be an employee if you're in a position of management. So you're going to be feeling like the side eyes. Okay, that's the energy that I'm picking up on. There's also some energy about rumors as well, because I heard rumor had it. Rumor had it. So there's some type of rumor going around that you are settling or making some type of shady deals with people to get ahead, like you're compromising your integrity. And if you've been contemplating, like, you know, should I take this job offer? Should I say yes, even though you know that the work environment that you particularly work in, there's a lot of people that just, maybe they don't like you. Maybe they're unhappy. Whatever they have going on in their personal life, Spirit's pretty much guiding me not to give them that much energy or attention. All right. There's a lot going on in regards to a purpose. There's a reason behind all of this momentum, all of this criticism that's coming towards you, dirty offers coming from people. Like I said, I think last week we touched on a lot about, like, Spirit really want you to take a second and look at your surroundings and look at the status of you and the colleagues that you have, or the status of you. Like, you could be working just in a normal 9-to-5, and Spirit took you on that journey of letting you know, like, what's in the crowd. All right. How your employees feel about you, how your family feel about you, how your friends feel about you. So you've already received that clarity. You've already received that enlightenment. Okay. So what's about to happen right now is a separation. I feel like there's some type of resignation. I'm seeing someone resign from a position, whether this is you or them, or someone wants you to step down and be afraid of going down a particular path. Their entire intentions is to make you scared of some type of choice that you're making, because they feel as if they have some control to manipulate the energy and bring you back to a particular level, right? So these are people that are pretty much trying to subliminally or indirectly encourage you to reject something. So I feel like you're in this energy of trying to determine, like, if you should do something. So I don't really know what that is that you're trying to figure out. Like, should I partner? Should I collaborate? Should I, you know, agree to take on more hours? You know, some of y'all are in a position as well where they're not really giving you the promotion status or the payout for the type of work that you're doing, because they're telling you you're underqualified in a particular area or industry. But you know that you're highly qualified for this because you're already doing the work. So I am seeing that dynamic as well. Like, how can you be underqualified for a position that you're pretty much doing your job, the manager's job, and everyone else's job? So you have a lot of experience or expertise in a particular field or industry, but they're treating you like I heard bald-headed stepchild. They're treating you as if you are like, oh, you ain't gonna say nothing about it. You just gonna let it happen. That's what you always do, right? So right now, I feel as if you're going through this season of critics. Okay, that's what I'm picking up. Like, a lot of critics have a say, or they feel like they have a say. All right. And it's because of them being upset about something that you are leveling up about in your life, something that you may be speaking about. All right. They've been misusing their power far too long in a particular industry, field. Okay. Your managers, your bosses, there's something that you know about the people that you are in the same field with. Okay. You know about their dirty offers. You know about their shady intentions. You know how they play around. You know how they like to meddle in people's personal lives. You know how they like to research you on social platforms to kind of blackball you, blacklist you, and do different things to hinder your success in a particular area. So right now, if you've been feeling like drawn to not touch on certain topics, I feel like your season is going to come for you to address these types of dynamics or situations. But Spirit wants you to wait for something. Okay. Hold on. They want you to wait for the right timing. Now is not the time to move in a particular situation. All right. So I feel like confirmations, clarity through form of your own divination or divination by other people is really going to help assist you with navigating through this landmine, because I feel like there's setups placed strategically around you to get you to give up. Yeah. They want you to give up on something specifically. What exactly are they trying to have Taurus give up on? Your security. Like you need to do, they're trying to force you down a particular narrative or down a particular lane. That's what I'm seeing here. It's like, I want you to talk about these topics. I want you to sing about these topics. I want you to speak on certain things. And then I want you to feel as if you don't sell those products or upsell like I tell you, then I can demote you, or I can put you back in a position where nobody wants to hire you. I'm really picking up, I'm not even going to hold you, a lot of like entrepreneurs, especially. All right. You have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So this has a lot to do with you like blocking your focus, creating distractions, and you having to know that people are not taking accountability for their actions. All right. That they are projecting their trust issues onto you, and you having to know that in the back of your mind, but still have to do business with certain people. You still have to go to work every day. You still have to see certain people when you clock in. Okay. Wherever you clocking in at, wherever you putting the most time at. So now is not the time to call anyone to talk about certain things that are happening to you, because I feel it as if that's being monitored. I feel like as if you're under some type of scrutiny or monitoring energy. Okay. Those that have been trying to bind you, they have no real control over you. That's what Spirit is saying. They have no real control over you. It'll be tricking you to go back to feeling unfulfilled, tricking you to go back to feel as if I can't deal with this. I don't feel like being bothered with this. I just want to go back to something familiar. And it's not giving me like a particular person. It's going to work every day doing what you love. And doing that hasn't been feeling easy to do. Right? So you've been questioning, like, is it time for me to resign? Is it time for me to leave this particular job? Do I need to completely switch and go to a different industry? Completely switch, change up your whole, re-identify yourself, change up your whole lifestyle to get away from this energy? So these are the questions that Spirit is confirming that they are receiving from you. And so the clarity that you're seeking is because at one point, this job used to fulfill you. At one point, going somewhere every single day felt good, but it hasn't been feeling good to show up and continue placing yourself in this energy. But none of it is in vain, and none of it is for no reason. It's going to be a lot harder for other people to bounce back than it will be for you. Like, it would hurt you more to give up on something that you started. Okay? Than to be patient and see where something is going to go. So people are expecting you. They're expecting you to feel, to make a deal with the devil. They're expecting you to make some type of deal or go back to a particular person because something is harder for you. That's the intention. That is the agenda. Whether you're aware of it or not, some of you guys can be sensitive where you can just tell when people are talking about you. You can tell fake love from real love. Page of Cups. So you're not naive. You're just very intuitive. You're aware that there is an agenda. But I feel as if this entire Page of Cups energy, this entire emotional attack on you is to get you to not trust someone. All right. For some of you, you have emotions that you want to move forward on. Right? But you don't know if you can trust the person that you want to move towards because of some type of childhood or inner child trauma that you experienced. It's like I am picking up a love energy here as well, where it's like I don't know if I have enough strength inside of me to endure another type of relationship where someone is betraying me or someone is hurting me. But I feel like the forces that are working against this connection, if it's a connection for you, they're betting on you being afraid of what someone else is offering you. They're counting on you to be afraid of the unknown, or how someone will accept you. Because there's something here about your good qualities and your worst qualities, right? So if you've been getting divine guidance to like be yourself, even if you're not perfect, that can be scary because it's like, well, I want to put my best foot forward. I was taught to put my best foot forward if I desire to get someone, to date someone or get to know someone. But it's not always your best foot forward as the most authentic version of yourself, right? So isn't it more of like a solid foundation when you trust each other based off of the transparency, right? You know exactly what you're getting. You know exactly who you're connecting with. So I feel like that is one of the big things here is like somebody may have put you on a pedestal or you them, and seeing someone kind of behave in a particular type of way where they have no emotional regard for other people, or no emotional regard in the particular situation, can be very triggering if you've dealt with anyone in your past where they had no emotional regards for how another person may perceive or take them. Okay, because I do feel like there's some projections happening, some illusions, but it's also an opportunity to look and say, well, if I don't get to know that person personally, right, then I can't really criticize them. I can't really say I know who they are until I know who they are directly. So there's something about needing to have an opportunity to get to know someone 101, mano y mano. Because what if that entire intention is to use your fear of making another mistake keep you from something that you desire? So when you ask spirit, like, okay, like, reveal to me, like, show me everything. I want to see all the cards laid out on the table. Tell me everything I need to know about a person. And let's say you get a reading done, and then they tell you everything that you need to know about a person, but then you start analyzing it, over analyzing it, and picking it apart and trying to prove to yourself that that person is bad, which is a form of self-sabotage, right? So it was like I wanted to move forward in a particular direction, but I don't know that person specifically. I don't know if I can trust them, right? Or if we're even headed down the right direction. So let me think about it and critique this person, or this is happening to you. Take it how it resonates. Critique this person over and over and over again and tell myself, no, I don't need to talk to that person. No, I don't need to deal with that person. Okay. And I feel like this is why your overall energy is speak up. So the power that you hold this week is to speak up and actually convey what it is that you feel. All right. That's the master teacher. Use your voice. Because I do feel as if I don't feel as if someone that you are personally aspiring to go towards or be with is a negative person. I feel as if with this card here, the Eight of Wands, it's like, go for it. All right. The Eight of Wands is pretty much saying, go for it. It's only you that would criticize yourself of saying, I'm not good enough. There's something about this energy. One person feels like they're not good enough. The other person feels as if they don't have what it takes, but both of y'all have a similar trust issue. So that's for those that have a confirmation around a relationship issue, okay, or a potential connection that you want to go towards, or you're aligning to, because the Eight of Wands speaks about aligning. You could have a crush on someone and you have an insecurity around someone else breaking your trust, just like a past connection. There's some X's here, some X factors here that are distractions energetically. I do feel like I said they're projecting some type of, oh, it'll never work, thoughts to you, doubt towards you. So it's hard for you to hear your own inner guidance. It's hard for you to really feel confident that this connection or whatever new connection that you have is not karmic. Because I am picking up a newer connection. But if you have been manipulated by a lot of people before, I feel like that same, as you're breaking that curse or you're breaking that bind, that soul tie that you shared with that past person, that past energy doesn't want you to let it go. So it's like, my mind is telling me no. but your heart and your body is saying something totally different, and you're trying to ignore it. Like, no, no, I shouldn't listen to this. I have to ignore this. It's a bad idea. Mm-mm. I feel like someone is misusing their power. Someone has been misusing their manifestation abilities to manipulate and like block you from so many different emotional fulfillments on your journey. And I'm also picking up like buyer's remorse, all right, where it's, you know, like shopping to make yourself feel better, purchasing things to make yourself feel better. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm-mm-mm. So something is a no, all right? It's like anyone from your past is a no. I feel like your sights are set forward. Um, if someone's trying to hire you back, I feel like this has a lot to do with like your love life is also showing up in your work life. So like I said, this could be colleagues, this could be um mutual friends, mutual coworkers. And if that particular situation, like y'all may share mutual friends, and sometimes your friends can cock block you as well and make you feel really unsure and really confused about who you should trust. Yeah. If you should move forward. And a lot of times, excuse me, yeah, your karmic friends or your karmic family members can make you mess up a great thing for yourself. So you're going to really need to find someone that you can trust that's not just telling you things. You need a cosmic connection. If you share some type of cosmic connection already and you have like a diviner or someone that does divination, you may need to get clarity as well or get a personal reading. That's what I'm hearing. It may be time for you to get a personal reading, only if that resonates for you and you've been wondering about a major decision, like if you should speak up, if you should say something, then that's what I'm seeing here. Especially in regards to if you should loan someone some money, okay, or if you owe someone something. I feel like there's a situation where someone may be asking you to borrow, or they may be asking you to lend you your car, or you know, because I do feel like someone is like asking, they want to ask you for a favor. There's something about a favor here. Yeah, especially if you haven't heard from this person in a long time. I do feel like someone wants to ask you for a favor, but they kind of want to scope out the scene and kind of see what you have going on personally, if you can afford it. So someone is pocket watching you. All right. And it's like, oh, go ask that person. They'll do it. Someone is trying to send someone your way to alleviate themselves from some type of responsibility. And in order for them to ask you, yeah, in order for them to ask you for some type of help, okay, this doesn't have to be romantic because I am picking up a lot of partnerships, friends. It's like, you know, when you don't speak to someone for a long time and then all of a sudden they're calling you, they're reaching out to you, they're coming to see you and things like that. And it's like, oh, it's good to hear from you or things like that. That's what I'm picking up here. And then eventually they're telling you about all their problems and they're telling you about what's going on in their life because it's a buildup. It's leading up to their big finale. They're about to ask you for something. They're about to ask you to do something, borrow something, give something. And another third party energy is telling that person, oh yeah, go ask Taurus. They're good for it. They won't tell you no. They don't have anything else to do. That's what I'm picking up on here. So someone's using you as a crutch, and you may wonder if you should say no or why someone all of a sudden has an invested interest in your life. Mm-hmm. I don't feel like as if this person misses you. This person was mad at you. Okay, there's someone that was mad at you at one point in regards to a particular situation, but they wanted you to come reach out to them and make things better. And if you never reached out to them, they were preying on your downfall. They were holding some type of grudge towards you. But when they saw like you were unbothered by whatever grudge they were holding, it's like they have to get energetically close to you again, because you weren't holding a grudge, but they were. And since they were holding the grudge and they realized that you were sleeping good at night and you were unbothered by it, then it's like, oh shit, I got to go back over there to Taurus and, you know, start sharing my worries, my woes. And I feel like it's rhyming with foes. These are people that pretend to be happy for you, but genuinely they talk about you. Okay. These are also people that wanted you to like pick up on their energy, especially if you read for yourself or you read in general. These are people that wanted you to pick up on their energy, that they were unhappy with you, or pick up with on this energy that they were. It's like, I want you to know specifically that I don't like something that you're doing. I want you to know specifically that I don't approve of this, and I want you to change. I want you to go back to the old version of you. I want you to do something that makes me feel confident and it makes me feel comfortable. And when you're not doing that, it's like, oh, I don't like it. So it's like they felt like if they took their energy away, if they removed themselves, that you would see that doing it your way was a bad decision, and you would change your ways or change who you were to have them back in your life. And so they sent you this subliminal spiritual message around, like, I can offer you this. I could be, you know, we could get along really well, but I need you to be in this particular energy. So someone needed you in a particular energy. Whew. So something backfired on somebody in connection with you, because the rumor had it was that their offer was dirty. The rumor had it they were talking about you, but it's really a reflection of them. And they didn't like that because they didn't have some type of buffer, because I'm hearing something about a buffer here. Yeah, someone wanted you struggling, but then God kept blessing you as they were criticizing you. Someone wanted you struggling, busted, all right? And then all the while they're doing all those extra things towards you, you just keep leveling up. So something is coming back, like being unable to stop you, being unable to control you, dictate to you. So someone definitely, this is trying to stop your money. This is trying to get you fired. This is trying to block your focus, being unable to focus on your goals. All of this is an emotional attack on you. Deplete you, drain you. You're about to receive like a boost. Okay, something about a boost in your confidence, because this was wrong. Something was wrong and you're about to receive some type of boost in your confidence, and it's going to be very unexpected. And I feel like it's going to come like in a viral moment for some of you. For others, it's going to come in the form of just like you being able to save up and being able to do something. You being able to save up and being able to make a major move or decision in your life that you've been contemplating if you want to make or not. Some of you guys want to move to another state and you've been really contemplating if you should take that leap of faith, if you should go in that particular direction. And you're about to get some type of confirmation that there is no way around it. You got to go through it. There is no way around sugarcoating things or walking on eggshells. You're just going to have to make those moves confidently. So this stems back to the very beginning where I said this is about your confidence. This is about you doing something irregardless. Yeah, following your north node. A lot of you have turned off corrupt leaders. You've turned off corrupt managers, where they're more, they can't tolerate you more than you could tolerate them. So they're more annoyed by you, but their intention was to annoy you. So it's like Nan and the Boo Boo. Okay, they're big mad. King of Swords. Someone was convinced that their energy or their presence in your life was the only reason why you were getting some type of attention, or the only reason why you were getting some type of traction in your career was because they collaborated with you, they partnered with you, or they it's like, I made you relevant. Okay, there's something about that type of energy, but I don't feel like it's necessarily coming from the person directly, but more or less the strategy of like publicists, the strategy of, you know, managers or higher ups. Okay, so if this is like a 9 to 5 sector, it's like they brought someone from one department over into yours, wherever you may work, to manage that department, because they consider that supervisor to be like what's going to get the office to start running right, what's going to get the department to start increasing sales or increasing some type of incline. Okay, because there was something that was it's like the department or office was like, you take this staff, I'll take this staff, let's swap offices, bring this reinforcement in to help motivate or get some more productivity before the end of the year, before the next 90 days. So there is some moving around of management. All right, I feel as if you're being brought in as someone that's capable of getting higher numbers, okay, into some type of production situation. And then for others of you, it's like a management team has their own little twisted agenda behind a talent, okay? Yeah, that's what I'm seeing here. Now, all of these are like coming out like scattered messages. So it's like Spirit is using this as an opportunity to like catch you up on what you've been missing. That's what I'm seeing here. What's happening behind the scenes. Not for you to go and check anyone or criticize them, but to just be aware or ahead of the game that someone's intentions is to break your focus and kind of like inconspicuously drive or channel whatever productivity you have for yourself over into another person's pockets or another person's, you know, situation, while simultaneously eradicating you off the map, okay, on whatever field or industry that you're in. This is like pulling certain people off the floor and bringing in new staff little by little because they plan on laying people off. That's the type of energy that I'm picking up on. So you may have picked up a shift that you didn't want. You may have picked up some type of position that you really didn't care for, but all along when they offered it to you, it was someone feeling as if you were getting favoritism. Okay. So like other staff members could have been feeling like you were getting favoritism from a particular manager or something like that because they offered you a position that they don't offer nobody, or you didn't even have to apply for it. They suggested you for the job. And it's like, well, why do you get the job? Or why are you all of a sudden on this person's good list? Okay. You could have been just given way more pay and someone has heard about it and they feel as if I've been here longer than you. I've been here, I'm hearing all of these situations. So everyone has a little bit of everything going on. It's like, I've been here longer than you. How the hell are you making more money than me? You know what I'm saying? So someone wants to use some type of competition to encourage other people to work harder, produce more, give more, but it's unequal right? Because whatever amount, they're placing you both in that same scenario because it's intended to hurt you emotionally when you find out that that person is getting paid upwards of 10 or more grand, right? And you're getting half that with way more experience in comparison to those that have less tenure than you or less credentials than you. It's almost as if credentials don't even have a matter, doesn't even matter, experience doesn't even matter. So there is that energy of unfair opportunities in the workplace. And then for those of you in the same, it's the same thing happening in the entrepreneur sector. Creating unnecessary drama, unnecessary conflict. So I feel like your clarity that you're going to receive from the spiritual end is going to give you like the inside scoop, the inside scoop on what's happening. So you can play your cards right. All right. So that's what I'm seeing here. That's going to be your ace in the hole. Okay. That's going to be like your got 'em type of energy. It's going to be from some type of spiritual confirmation that you get, and it's going to settle your emotional disdain for what's happening, and you'll be able to sit back and be like, I see what's going on here. You know what I mean? You're going to be able to be more in this boss status, and then when the time comes for you to really speak up and make certain moves, you won't be wasting your voice because you'll have an army behind you. You'll have, way more, power when you do speak. Okay. Because you have all this energy is going to be essentially like hoarded. Okay. And then you finna go Super Saiyan. So I'm seeing someone go Super Saiyan and using something as a level up, using something as momentum. And it's like finding pleasure in something that was meant to be uncomfortable. So finding pleasure in something that was meant to turn you off. Something was meant to turn you off, but it wasn't your desire. It was a hidden agenda. Okay? Because you want to do you. I feel like you want to have all rights to do what you want to do. And so someone felt rejected by you or pushed away by you. Yeah, they felt called out by you. Someone felt called out by you with the moon card. They felt exposed. Damn. Because they were behind the scenes doing some toxic stuff. And so you pretty much made them aware, like, I know what you're fucking doing. And you could have done it directly or indirectly. So at this point, it's like, it's not fun to mess with you anymore. It's not fun to play with you anymore. It was fun for a moment until they realize, oh shit, you can really see me. Like you can really hear my thoughts. Some of you guys, like, you just naturally have this ability to just read the room. Where everywhere you go, you naturally have this ability to just know what intentions are of other people. You could tell when and that's because you've had experiences of hyper attuning to the negativity in the room. So nothing really get over you. Okay. But these people were misusing their power through some type of spiritual practices or divination. So you have a new beginning coming here towards you. It's like a new life, a new beginning, and it's coming. It's going to feel good. It's coming soon. Yeah, I'm seeing you move to another community, another department, another office, reestablishing yourself on different territories, different platforms, different grounds. Death card. Here's the reality of it is, no matter where you go, this energy going to follow you. It's like these karmics are strategically placed in your life to help you persevere over this energy. It's like you have to go through the darkness, go through the trial, because at the end of the journey, after all those tomatoes were thrown at you, God's gonna place you on a hierarchy, on the top of the mountain, and you finna be the gold. Look at that, the Hierophant and the Four of Pentacles. You finna be the GOAT. So all along, this is the victory that you were being saved for, preserved for. So along the way, Spirit is pretty much saying, like, you don't have to wonder if something is going to work out for you. You don't have to defend yourself. You don't have to be afraid. You don't have to feel as if with the full card that you have to fold. Whatever your heart's desires, it's going to be the greatest story ever told. And it's going to leave people wishing that they never did certain things towards you. It's going to leave people wishing that they never tried to hurt you in this capacity. And a lot of you, they're going to try to come in and make it right. Now, here's why I'm saying, when you get the confirmation of those people coming back towards you after being so far separated for so long, that's going to be your spiritual confirmation here. All right. When people are guided back towards you, seeking indirect forgiveness or just seeing what you up to, that's the spiritual confirmation for you that you about to reach some level up in your life. Just when they thought that you were on the ground and you weren't going to get up. The Sun, it's going to be like a hopeless situation. And I feel like you're going to take from this situation exactly what you were meant to take from this situation and use that. Some of y'all going to use this to start your own accounting business. That's what I'm seeing. I'm also seeing you starting your own firm in a particular area. I'm also seeing you taking your storage. All right. When I say storage, I'm talking about like your memory storage. So if you created content or you did certain things, like you own the rights or royalties to a particular investment. And you're going to be able to take what you have. I don't care if it's something small. To other people, it's going to feel like it's nothing. But to you, it's your new business. It's your new baby. But those jobs or those positions help prepare you for as you go along the way. So I feel as if right now Spirit is saying you're about to be in a whole nother category. You're about to be in a whole nother realm. Basically, oh, they're going to be so disappointed. Someone is like, you're bossing up and you're about to be happy. And someone's going to feel as if it's like they're walking away from the situation feeling as if they wasted so much time trying to get under your skin. They wasted so much time trying to hurt you, harm you emotionally, do shit shady. And then sitting back and realizing that you were the realest person that was ever in their life. The most genuine, the most realist, and the real lesson here is going to be for them and not you. All right, so let's get your closing messages. Let's see. No, don't want to use that. All right. All right, so we have focus on your priorities. You see here that she's on a cloud following a ladder. So this is giving me hermit energy. You're about to be coming out of, I feel like you're going to go through a period of, like I said, criticism, naysayers, and things like that. But as long as you're focusing on your priorities, you're gonna stay and remain above all of the drama, the hate along the way. And it won't affect your mind. It won't affect your spirit. It won't affect your heart. All right. It says where you put your focus is where you receive your outcome. Your priorities are calling to you, which may produce a feeling of anxiety unless you give them the time and attention they and you deserve. Even a small amount of time devoted to your priorities will help you feel better and more confident. This entire reading is about your confidence. All right, Taurus, these are the messages that I have for you guys. I'm sending you lots of love, wisdom, and guidance on your journey. Until next time. Bye-bye.